Hey guys, you're watching Explore the Weird. We're gonna get right into it. Let's get it going.
You can find your car keys, find a parking place, you can make money in the stock market, and my opinion is that the most important thing you can do with remote viewing is discover who you are. Now, it's important for me to tell you that remote viewing is not a spiritual path, but if you learn to quiet your mind and move your awareness into timeless awareness, you are likely to begin to experience things that surprise you, give you another view of reality. For example, if you look in the mirror in the morning and think that who you see in that mirror is who you really are, you're in for a lot of suffering, in my experience. My opinion is that who you really are is non-local awareness, independent of space and time. You are that awareness that allows you to move your experience, to move your consciousness, to move your perception anywhere in the world, independent of space and time.
Wait, how is this TED Talk banned? Like, I don't understand. I mean, remote viewing is a thing. What did he say that was so like, hey, we need to ban this TED Talk? Oh, it's so bad. I mean, manifestation has existed for how long? But it is interesting. It's like, hey, it's we're that persona, we're that thought, we're that being, if you will, and it depends on which plane you are. Really, this guy is hitting on things we've heard before, so I'm not sure why they banned his TED Talk. I almost want to be like, hey, let's get him back on. He's saying some valid points. That's the reason they banned him, Teddy. Don't you get it? No, I don't get it. I don't. All right, we're gonna keep it going. Quite interesting.
I'm sorry.
What is that?
There's a passenger on the plane, looks out the window, grabs the phone. This was filmed in June. The traveler sees that, an object apparently changing shapes in seconds. Oh. Is it a shape-shifting object? Is it Bezos? Is it Branson? What is it? Is it a UFO?
Mel, go for it. What do you see?
I have no... Okay, I'm looking at this for the first time. I want it to be surprised.
Whoa!
What's that?
No way!
Oh, that's
Okay.
crazy.
So...
No, man.
Yo, it does look crazy. It started off like a rocket space shuttle type thing, maybe, and it turned into like a Y, like an angelic Y type. Like, oh my God, here they come. Oh, maybe it's jellyfishing. You know, oh, we can go air fishing. Real SpongeBob in real life, except it's in the air. Oh my God, here I go again. Yeah, quite interesting. Not really sure what to make of it, and it also feels like the footage itself is a little bit old. I kind of want to see it live. Was this really said on some television, or is this just some like doctored footage that they have here? I also wonder that. But I mean, we've seen UAPs before, we've seen UFOs before, so hey, why not? It definitely feels like a UAP. It's unexplained. So yeah, I can agree with the footage, and if it was caught from a passenger jet, I would think it would be a little bit more stable, but maybe it was hard to get it in frame and stuff, and I'm glad he got wind of it. Maybe it's like a being, like a thing that lives out there. You know, during the eclipse, I remember there were like black shadows that were moving around that they were said were, hey, these were the demons. Maybe these ones are the angels. Who knows? Who knows? By the way, make sure you're a goon. Did you smoke the like button on the way in? Double check. A true goon smokes the like button on the way in. I just want to make sure it's just your, notification. All right, we're going to keep it going.
Find off the coast of Ireland a little circular island with the legend on it. It's called High Brazil. That island is about 120 miles west of the West Irish coast. If you look at sea level rise, you find that 12,000 years ago and earlier, an island of exactly that size and exactly that shape existed in exactly that spot, and it was covered by rising sea levels 12,000 years ago, and it shows up on this map like a ghost.
Yo, that is wild. That is wild. I mean, we knew ancient maps had some crazy things. And it keeps going back at that shriveled Earth, you know, the shriveled grape theory, where it's like, hey, the Earth shrivels up, land masses appear, the Earth expands like a grape would, you know, rehydrate from a raisin to a grape, and then the land masses disappear. So those rising sea levels, oh boy, our Earth is rehydrating, boys. Here we go. It's all gonna happen at once. They're gonna come from the hollow Earth. Actually, at the time of recording, I know you guys are gonna see it many days later, but Israel just bombed. Wait, Iran just bombed Israel? Things happened. The news is so real that I literally I don't even know. I popped up on my. Ooh, this is bad. Iran doing some things. Israel, we'll see what they do. And yeah, it's only a matter of time. Till we forget about this, and maybe it's the Hollow Earth War. Who knows? All right, we're going to keep it going. Not trying to go political, just going realistic, because we're goons and we love exploring. That's what we're all about here.
Have a look at just how old you can live to be if you do everything right. Is it worth going to a little effort? I believe it is, and I'm going to prove it to you. Christian Mortensen here in August of 1995 turned 113, plays golf once a week, looks like he's about 85 years old. Looks pretty good for 113. And this gal here, Dora Ramothebe from South Africa, turned 114 in July of 1995. And when the media and the press ran to her and said, Dora, what do you attribute your health and longevity to? I eat locusts every day, grasshoppers, pumpkin seeds, tortoise meat, not a vegetarian, wild herbs, dried fruit, and starts each day with a cup of coffee. So we're beginning to put together what it takes to live to be over 100. This fellow here from a little town outside of Bogota, Colombia, when he was asked by reporters what did he attribute his health and longevity to, he said he drinks a gallon of goat's milk every day. And the part that fascinated me about his birthday story is that 40 years ago, his doctors told him he only had a couple of months to live. And his sons built him a coffin. And of course, all the doctors who told him that 40 years ago are long since dead. He was still fathering children at age 90.
Oh my god, that is crazy. It sounds like that Dr. Pepper lady that made it to 114. 2 doctors told me not to drink Dr. Pepper anymore, but hey, they're long gone. Yeah, you know what it is? I feel like it's the stress. Hey, live stress-free. They also manifested it, hey, I'm still gonna be here. You guys are gonna regret this. I'll still be alive. Oh man, they brought it to existence. We knew they were gonna make it. We knew. So yeah, I guess it is mindset, it's manifestation, it's your well-being, it's taking care of yourself, it's about eating those crickets. Make sure you get some grasshoppers, some cicadas. No, I'm just kidding. But make sure your diet is I guess it doesn't even matter about diet. I mean, the lady was drinking Dr. Peppers. Just do whatever feels right. Just make yourself happy. That's it. You do the goon thing. Are you gooning right now? You need to be gooning right now. Do you feel the goon energy? That's literally what it's all about. Guys, if this is your first time here, I'm a longer form reaction channel. I actually do watch the videos alongside you, and I have fun reacting to it, and I talk a lot. I have ADHD. I'm all over the place. You're gonna have fun. This is what goons are about. If you're into that, please consider becoming a member. We're trying to grow in the member algorithm. Hopefully it drives us up, because we're currently shadow banned because we had an Alex Jones video talk about COVID. All right. Oh, damn it. I said the thing. They're going to shadow ban me again. Here we go. No. All right. Let's keep it going.
But if your attitude or your idea is that the population's going to get smarter, healthier, and more adept at problem solving, you're on fucking crack. Eventually, it'll get to a point where large areas in the country are unlivable for a myriad of reasons, perhaps crime or homelessness. And they'll say, well, you can't drive today because of the climate. And people go, yeah, it's Tuesday. Can't get in my car because of climate. Because the hellscape that's about to be created is going to be so bad, they won't even know how bad it is. It won't even feel like they're in prison. Because those offices we talked about, people, they get to like them. Oh, there's creamer today. French vanilla. It's your favorite. Ugh. It's coming. It's coming, and it's going to be so bad it won't even feel bad. But we'll be like, shit, remember when you could do all those things you can't do anymore? But, and there'll be a few people that remember it, and then they'll take all those books about that shit and burn the fuck out of them. They'll go, well, those aren't good. Racism, homophobia, misogyny, burn. And people will forget when you were free, and they will just kind of create a society based on goodies, little rewards, and the addiction to celebrity, where our leaders will all be celebrities who will tell you on closed-circuit television how good things are going. And you'll go, good, thanks.
Yeah, that was wild. Joe Rogan, that was the right response. Oh my God, this guy hit. So Tim Dillon, he hit on all the things, dude. Everything he said felt authentic. Like, it felt so real. You know, hey, this is exactly what, people love them cubicles. People love having, it's all about getting the office. They now want to beat the system because they're accustomed to the system and they believe the system is what's going to drive them to success. And it's like, no, wake up. Wake up. I had to wake up myself. Look at me now. Look at me now. I'm all over the place. Oh my God. Yeah, this guy hit on all the right points. I believe this is valid. I believe this is something that is going to happen. And potentially is happening, or it's already too late. It literally, the freedoms are being rewritten. They're being written away. Oh, we used to be able to do that, but not anymore. The new guy came in and the old guy's out. Oh boy. All right, interesting. Let's keep it going.
You guys remember when Kanye said this, then disappeared?
Not taking the responsibility as a man. That's why I say the song Closed on Sunday is the hardest record ever made, as hard as the NWA record, because it's talking about protecting your kids from the indoctrination of the media, the thousands and thousands of images that are fed to children by the age of 6 or 7. And within those images, there are images mixed in that we don't know about as parents, that are purposely mixed in to lower the kids' superpower and esteem so that they can be more susceptible to consumption and feel that they need to consume and become a part of the robotic numeric system that controls so much of the media. I just had to say it like this. You can rewind it and then do research what I'm talking about.
Bro, Kanye was the original Ryan Garcia. Kanye was the original Cat Williams. No, wait, Cat Williams may have been the original Cat Williams prior to Kanye's awakening. Kanye was pretty woke and always against the system, I guess. I guess the system was always against him ever since the Taylor Swift thing. And maybe even a little before that. But, wait, what Taylor Swift thing, Teddy? Hey, Beyonce had the best. Never mind. Don't come after me. Don't come after me, media. Valid points. I'm all for, hey, let's not sabotage our kids. Let's not persuade our kids. Let's not mind control our kids. These are things I do not want to happen, and I believe Kanye is hitting on those valid points, and he has kids of his own. He's probably experiencing it, and he sees like, hey, don't believe what these guys are telling you. He broke the matrix. He knows the code out. He's like, share this along. Everyone can be what I did. Anyone can manifest this. Everyone can be Kanye. Are you ready to be Kanye? Are you ready? Leave Britney. No, wait, that wrong one. Wrong one. Beyonce had the best. All right. Yeah, quite interesting. I agree. Let's keep it going.
Copper is toxic according to the medical medium. Well, I will continue to keep drinking out of my copper, just like all the copper pipes that used to be around America in 1910, 1920, 1930, 1940, until about World War II, they all started disappearing. And the whole copper is toxic is an interesting thing because our body is primarily copper and carbon. So how can copper be toxic? And then the other thing too is copper and carbon create electricity. What are we? Electrical beings. If we don't have electricity, our body doesn't function. That's why they zap you back to life. And people used to wear copper to get rid of inflammation and pain. That was a big one. Down in the South, they used to wrap people with copper so they could get rid of inflammation and pain and osteoporosis. So it doesn't make a lot of sense that copper is toxic to our bodies if it is part of our body. That's for sure. And remember, there are people, as I always say this, there are people paid to say something of a certain way, to get people away from something.
Bro, that's misinformation. That's the fake news. That's what Donald was trying to tell. No, wait a second. That's mainstream media. Then again. I've recently seen those copper fit, and like those copper, hey, put copper around you, and they'll, you'll have like pain relief and stuff, and inflammation goes. Like he said, Teddy, you're repeating what the man said. I'm sorry. I just wanna explain it. I just want to explain it. I agree with this man. This man has told us about primary water. You remember that one? That one was wild. Did you know about primary water? You gotta find about primary water. It's wild. Yeah, copper is 100% not toxic. I have used copper in Indian culinary things, and it is vastly used in India as well. I don't believe, an entire population would be thriving in India if it's banned. Wait, why are they saying it's toxic here? It's just been like phased out, Yeah, quite interesting. Definitely wanna know more benefits. We've recently learned about the copper pyramid that turns, into a refrigerator, and you just add some water and your stuff comes back. You don't need no fridge, you just need a copper pyramid, don't you know? Oh man, only the goons are gonna know that one because they watched alongside. So if you're lost, you gotta become a goon. Come on now, interact with the video next time you see my thumbnail. Alright, we're gonna keep it going. Sorry, ADHD.
Laser technology was used to build the sophisticated buildings we see from the past. There is no way these buildings were carved from a hammer and chisel, nor was this built without the assistance of electrical advanced machines. The detail in these stone-carved buildings reflect how advanced the human mind was in these periods of time. These buildings you see are thousands of years old. What we've been told as history does not match with what we see. Well, that's because history is his story.
Yeah, I 100% believe it is stolen, and what that is the reason we can't explain it is because we don't have the tech, but we actually have been able to recreate it. I have Kyra in the room. She wants to say hi. Do you guys want to say hi to Kyra? Kyra, you want to say hi? Let's say hi. Kyra, say hi. 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 You say hi, goons. You say goons. Kyra, say goons. Kyra, say hi. Kyra loves saying hi, but she says so much more, but she is in the zone. I'm going to let her go. Hi, goons. We appreciate you. But yes, this does make sense to me now because we learned about cymatics, and it's like the vibrational and the frequencies, and some guy overlaid that for us, and we were able to see like the 3D modeling of how those pillars would look, and it did match up fairly well, even with like the intricate designs. They're like, hey, well, this is nothing. This is just whole different tech. So yeah, I believe this is lost tech. I agree with this guy. All right, we're going to keep it going.
You look at obstetrics for the last 50 years, what do you find? In the 1930s, they were giving x-rays on every pregnant woman to measure her pelvis. And then in the 1940s, they discovered that that caused the baby to have cancer. So they had to stop it. And then in the 1950s and 60s, they had another drug called thalidomide, which caused babies to be born without arms and legs. And then they had to stop that. But you see, in every case, it was after the fact. In the 1990s, they were giving Cytotec to induce labor in women who had had a previous cesarean. And they ended up with hundreds and hundreds of ruptured uteruses and many before they found out finally in 1999 that they shouldn't do that. But you see, there's not a good history in obstetric practice of careful study of the long-term effects of all these interventions. This is why, if you really want a humanized birth, the best thing to do is to get the hell out of the hospital.
Ladies, do your research before you go and give birth in a hospital. Read more in the caption below.
I mean, guys, you make your own choices. You have your own birth plan. My own wife and I went through this, especially during COVID. It was a whole thing. So birth plans do matter. If you're not comfortable at the hospital setting, doctors scare you, whatever it may be, make that your fallback plan. Find out about a birth doula. And, that's exactly what they're for. They're going to get you through the process. And I don't want to scare anyone away from doctors because, they do save lives as well. And, it is one of the last resorts you should use probably as a goon. Let's heal you naturally. Let's get you on a healthy diet. Let's figure out other methods. But I don't want anyone to be deterred, and I don't want anyone to stray away other goons that are in this decision making, and it's like, hey, if you want to birth in a hospital, you're a goon. Manifest that. You're gonna have the best baby ever. I believe in you. I believe in you. And if that's not something that you have to worry about, and hey, Teddy, I'm much older than this. Pregnancy's not in my future. I'm like, okay, I understand, Crazy Teddy. You don't have to worry about this then. But at least if someone you come across and they're worried about it, you tell them it's okay. If they got to go to the hospital, and let them. Oh man, here come the guys. They're all gonna be like, Teddy, you're wrong. Don't you know? Damn it. Here we go. Now we lost another 200 viewers. All right, let's keep it going.
You know where the fluoride, do you know where it comes from? It's from the phosphate fertilizer company. It's a waste product that they're not allowed to dispose of, because when they were disposing of it, everything around the plants was dying, figuring out what to do with their waste. So they said, we're going to bottle it. We're going to show that fluoride's great for your teeth. So we're going to bottle this acidic, nasty form of it, and we're going to sell it back to the counties. So just like everything else, our tax dollars are paying to poison us.
It's biggest level of insanity, and it's very typical.
It's the biggest. It's our water.
Yeah,
we are 70% water.
Is that they'll use science against us, right? And they'll only give you one angle of that science.
Yeah.
Wait, I had no idea fluoride was a waste product, and they repurposed it. They're like, we can't get rid of this. There's got to be a different way. Damn it, they got us tricked. Oh man, and who knows, there's probably all kinds of other byproducts other than fluoride that they're putting into the water that we don't know about. The nanoparticles, the pharmaceuticals, the things that are turning the frogs. Oh my god, Crazy Teddy, you got me. You got me there. There's so many things. Yes, fluoride is bad. We've heard this before. Oh, Teddy, it's calcifying your pineal gland. Don't you know your third eye is now... No, man, stop it, Crazy Teddy. We've recently been told maybe the pineal gland's not the third eye. Maybe it's the pituitary gland. Maybe it's the area right between your two eyes above your eyebrows there. I'm not sure. At this point, there are many speculations. At this point, it's gone from our current biological form, but maybe when we're in that enlightened form, it'll come back and we'll be the true third eye. We'll be all eyes. Oh my god, the blue eyes, white dragon. Never mind. Whole different thing. ADHD. All right, sorry. I'm nerding out. Yeah, we're gonna keep it going.
Blood rituals in Hollywood are a real thing. They don't even hide it anymore.
Just a few drops. But yes, we do consume each other's blood on occasion for ritual purposes only. It is used for a reason, and it is controlled, where it's like, let's shed a few drops of blood and each drink it. He's much more haphazard and hectic and chaotic, where he's willing to just like cut his chest open with broken glass and be like, take my soul. Let me bleed on you. It doesn't not happen, let me tell you. Maybe not exactly like that, but a version of that has happened many times.
Blood ritual.
I do not like that one bit. Hey, goons, we're all good. We got a Shivalingam. I'm sending positive energy to everybody watching this right now, whether you're watching it together or you're watching it later. Wait, together. I watch it at the same time it releases so I can respond to the comments. You guys know me. I respond to all the comments. But yes, don't do any blood rituals. Guys, there's other ways. Manifest things. We found alternate ways to beat the Matrix. Figure it out. This is a quartz stone. It gives us energy. I transmit that energy to all the goons. And we have a great goon gang of just like-minded goon energy type beings that are on that goon frequency, gooning out, and all about the goons. Yeah, lots of goons. Goons. Triple G's, roll it up, smoke that like button. You guys know how it is. Megan Fox is quite interesting. I used to be a fan of MGK, that guy that she used to date. I don't think they're together right now. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, I liked MGK's music. I think he changed his genre right now, so I guess once he goes back to something I like, I'll listen to him again. Not trying to hate on the artist. Currently, I'm not into that genre he's doing. But regardless of what you feel about MGK, yeah, Megan Fox letting us in on some crazy blood ritual things, that is wild. I've never considered this. All right, we're going to keep it going.
I heard not too long ago that just for the hell of it, somebody did a little survey. They asked, I think, 100 people. They said, okay, imagine this. You have a choice between taking two different jobs. Job A, you're making $200,000 a year, but all of your coworkers are making $500,000 a year. Or job B, where you're making $100,000 a year, but all your coworkers are making $50,000 a year. You know, most people said they would rather have job B.
I know.
Most people, they don't want to do better for themselves. They just don't want anybody.
Right.
That way of thinking, that old capitalistic, I have to be the best. I have to be the best one. Me. That way of thinking is going to have to be unwired and reprogrammed, because if we woke up tomorrow and they redistributed the wealth evenly to every human being on the planet, that money would end up right back in the same hands in 5 years.
Yo, ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? Because they built the system. They know that money's going to come right back into their hands because they built the system. Yeah, I was posed this question, and when I was posed the question, I went, hey, what is the guy, like, what am I doing when I'm receiving $200,000, and what am I doing if I was getting $100,000? Like, if I had more responsibilities, and it's like, hey, okay, fine, that makes sense with the 100,000 versus 50,000. But if we're all doing the same thing, then yeah, that feels like this is a flawed question. But then the guy's like, nah, Teddy, you didn't even answer the question the way it was intended. I was trying to see if you were a capitalist. I'm like, bro, I'm nothing. I'm just about the goons. Oh my God, I'm not trying to push any political agenda onto you guys. This is a quite intellectual question. Hey, are you guys, gonna take the higher money route, or would you work for lower money? That is not really how I looked at it. I looked at it from like, hey, what are the responsibilities? What are the tasks? What's everyone else doing? But like, that wasn't the right thing, I guess. So yeah, I'm not the right person. How would you guys answer this? I normally don't ask on your comments, but this is a thing I actually truly want to know. What do you pick, A or do you pick B, or do you pick neither? I don't know. Actually, I guess neither is not an option. Just tell me what you pick. All right, let's keep it going. Sorry.
The unidentified flying object approaches, a mere 5 kilometers from the moon's core. An extraordinary phenomenon unfolds. Slowly, a portal begins to open, revealing the moon's inner secrets to the awe-struck observers. What mysteries lie within?
Wait, what the heck where was this? When did this happen? On Moon's mystery core, an unexpected event happened. This feels so legitimate. It's the black shadows during the solar eclipse. Is this how they got in and out? Was that what we were seeing? Is this really... Were those just UFOs? Nah, they said it was like spiritual entities, because UFOs, you would see the clouds moving. Oh my God, this is just wild. This is just wild. I have no idea what I'm looking at. I want to say it's a UAP. Is there more documented footage of this thing going into the moon as it is, and that cold closing? I always see the same thing that's projected onto us, so I have no idea. Oh boy. I stirred up a lot of things by saying that. All right, let's keep it going. Quite interesting.
Holy shit! What the hell is that?
What is happening?
It's moving fast. It's crazy. That scared me. Scared me?
Whoa, that is wild. This did appear to be like a manufactured sun. And what's interesting is on a different platform outside of the one I'm using now for Facebook and Instagram, they have this patent that supposedly is supposed to like mimic a sun, and someone patented it, and it's a real thing that the government can use to like project the sun and mimic things that they want to show. So now, my mind's all over the place. I'm like, we're looking at the thing. This is the patent, Teddy. I know. I'm not even sure. This is just wild. This is just crazy. So what are they trying to say? That they faked the entire thing? Where's the projected moon? Show me the moon. Show me the moon. Oh my God. The main thing is, what's the Space Force there for if the moon and sun are projected anyway? Oh boy. Oh boy. All right, let's keep it going. We're going to do 3 more. Just 3 more, Teddy.
Quarter of a teaspoon of cayenne pepper in a little water and have that just before the meal. Won't it burn? It actually never burns, it just feels like it. It tingles a little bit, but it will also wake up the gastric glands. And it is in that way that you can increase your body's ability to digest.
Oh my God, I don't want anyone coming after me. The last time I commented about Barbara O'Neill, doctor, I think she's a doctor, the goons got mad and they were like, Teddy, you were telling goons not to exercise. I'm like, no, that's not what I was saying. I'm saying some people can't exercise because they have pre-existing condition like bone issues or like weak knees and stuff, you know? And she was like talking about really exerting yourself or finding ways. And I was like, nah. What do you do for those guys, you know? And it's like, nah, you're telling guys not to exercise. Who are you to talk? You're fat and obese. I'm like, I already know I'm fat and obese. You don't have to say it. I say it to myself. Actually, you should say it. It's going to get me in line to eventually lose the weight. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Yeah, cayenne pepper flakes, and I guess in water. This is what you're supposed to do before a meal. Unfortunately, I can't do any spice with the Crohn's. So Barbara O'Neill, I need a different solution. She's gonna be like, Teddy, you're gonna have to power through. I'm the only solution. You gotta exercise and you gotta do the red flakes in the water. Don't you know? Don't you know? That's what they want you to think. Trust me. The inflammation is far worse with the spicy food. The red pepper flakes with water ain't gonna help, Barbara. Don't come after me, goons. Don't come after me. Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright, we're gonna do just 2 more. Just 2 more.
You make money off of sick people, not healthy people. Heart medicine, dandelions, and Roundup. That sounds crazy, right? But you know what? They all fit together like a puzzle. You know why? Those little yellow dandelions that grow in your yard that they tell you to hate, they're terrible. They're actually the greatest thing on the earth for your heart. The enzymes and the electrolytes can literally cleanse and strengthen your heart valves and muscles more than anything else. And it's natural and free. The crazy thing is, the same company that owns the heart medicine, highest sold heart medicine in the entire world, that makes hundreds of millions of dollars a year, is the same exact company that owns Roundup. Yeah.
Are they not allowed to say like Bayer and Monteco? I forget the other, but yeah, Bayer, Roundup, they're all owned by the same people. Yeah, this is crazy. I never considered dandelions being the solution. It's almost like, yeah, they're the evil entity keeping the solution out of our hands. That's how I used to feel about the like button. I'm like, hey, the reason the like button's so illegal is because it's the solution. They don't want us to know. And now they're legalizing the like button in some places. And now you're like, wait, did they do something to the like button? That's why they're legalizing it? But what's going on? Did they figure something out? And then people tell me it's like, hey, Teddy, back in my day, the like button used to be way less potent than it is today. And then I'm like, oh boy, they did something to the thing. And now you do the like button and something else up. No. Teddy, get out of the psychosis. Crazy Teddy, you're already with me. I can't. Oh boy, watching Teddy deteriorate into madness. Could you imagine? Yeah, so dandelions, right? That's right, ADHD. Dandelions is the solution. I want to know more, but at the same time, I can't fathom dandelions being like tasty as tea or as what is he doing? Like Everclear solution there? Some alcohol solution? It just feels crazy. I can't fathom it, you know? All right, let's just do one more. Just one more, Teddy. The last one.
But it is going to bother you because you're human, and I was human. I am human still. But I was just referring to myself in the past. Not that I was not.
I think I've seen this before. And it is hilarious because Mark Zuckerberg, hey, let me tell you, he was human because now he's a reptilian. Have you seen all the craziness? The guy barely sweats. He only sweats once, and it's like right in the middle of his chest. I've seen him surfing. He looked crazy, man. I mean, he looked crazy no matter what. Again, back in the day, I've seen an interview of Mark Zuckerberg, and he was sweating a lot. Like, and I was like, hey, man, this guy may have hyperhidrosis, just like me. As you guys know, I have hyperhidrosis. I sweat like anything for no reason whatsoever. I have gustatory, as well as just like regular hyperhidrosis on my face. So if you ever see me sweat randomly, it's not because, oh my god, I'm on something or anything like that. It's literally my body can't regulate its body temperature and just decides now is the time to sweat. You have nothing else to do. Don't have it in my armpits or anything. Usually most people have it in their armpits. I have it right in my face where it's most visible. I love it. I love it. It's a great conversation starter when I meet new people. Teddy, are you exhausted? Is this food spicy? I'll be eating pizza and they'll be like, what the hell? Sorry, we're at the end. We're at the end and I'm continuing on. I love you guys. I hope you guys are having fun. I have so many new goons that have joined. I do want to give shout outs. Actually, let me give shout outs right now. I will be giving shout outs. Teddy, I need a shout out. Please, boys, let me give you guys some, and gals, some shout outs. Some shout outs. Alright, so in no particular order, I want to give shout outs to the following people. I've seen you guys being so active, and I'm going to go through the full list, so you be ready to listen for your name, because you know if I'm going to say your name or not, usually. Astro Hates Everything, Christine Reynolds, Rocky Road to Dublin, Lisa Boyles, Tempest Gray, Ricker, DJ, D. Jack Dorian, Stephanie, you know which one. Yes, we are the best gang. Dina Taylor, Ayamasu, or Lamasu 218, Nathan Castle. Hey, we turned you. I know. Dean Joe Lord Rodriguez 5041. I butchered your name yet again. I apologize. King Marquise MOS 4538. Jenna Cole, Lulu Bug, Chris Grimes, Tony Gar, Floss Someone, Penny Edwards, Kelly's Tiny Dream Bus. Oh my god, she's crazy. I love her. She's all over the place. Actually, I don't even know. I believe it's like a couple now. I think it's both the man and the wife. Or I don't know. Now I'm just saying things. Don Pizzo, Mom Angela. I love you, Mom Angela. Thank you for being so consistent and always responding. I see you. Balanced Bunny, Riley, Ben Spada, Heist, the OG, the original member himself, XX Living Dead Girl, D's Nuts, Crimson, Jenna Cole, Paige Mumpower, Angel Power, Farmer Will, give us an update. How are things? How's everything going? We'd love to know. Angela, I think I've already said Angela, but just in case. Ricky, Jane Wolf, I hope all is well, Jane Wolf. Haven't heard anything from you in a little bit, but just making sure everything's okay. Tampa's Hot Wheels, we love you, buddy. Always look at the Hot Wheel on my desk, and I'm manifesting the Lamborghini. It's gonna happen. Ghost Blood, Gameplay Influencer, Rob Cartruth, and Jenna Morrow. Guys, that is all the shout-outs I had. I wanted to make sure you guys got the recognition that you deserved. I appreciate each and every one of you. Stay safe, stay strong, and I will see you guys next time.